Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome to Quick Shot Reviews for Cheap Shot Entertainment. And yeah, we're coming towards the end of the year. It's near the end of 2022, and there's been some really phenomenal films come out this year. But out of all of them, I have to say the film I have just watched was everything you want from cinema. Yes, it's adapted from a book, adapted from a stage show, but my goodness, this film was absolutely phenomenal. I have not had that kind of cinema experience for a long time, and it's a different cinema experience to last week when I went to go and see Violent Night. Completely different, obviously, for many different reasons, but Matilda the Musical, it is as good as everyone is saying it is, and I have so much to say, and yet I'm lost for words. So let's get into the main part of the video, and I can try and explain how good this film is. But realistically, the end point is just going to be, if you have time, go and see it. Whether you're on your own, whether you're with your partner, if you have kids, definitely take them to see this film over Avatar. Give it all your money, because it is great, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, Netflix have done a real solid for cinema lovers everywhere with this one. Let's get into the main part of the video. Like I've already said, you can follow me on Cheap Shot Entertainment, and that is Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and of course like and subscribe to the video and the podcast, which inevitably this will be turned into as well, because I want to get this on as many platforms as I possibly can. I'll see you there. So, Matilda the Musical. Matilda the Musical, adapted from a book, adapted from a musical. It is nothing like what people would refer to as the original film. Nothing like it at all, apart from the story. There's a story within a story which is absolutely fabulous. The character of Matilda is just realised so well. The music, the choreography, everything that you'd expect from a stage show is in this film. The casting is absolutely perfect. Matilda's casting, fantastic. Trunchbull, Matilda's dad, Matilda's mum, Miss Honey, everything from start to finish, it was brilliant. The book is brilliant. One of my favourite Roald Dahl books, one of my favourite Roald Dahl adaptation films is Matilda, and it just for me, a bit of background about me. For me, as someone living with a learning difficulty and dyslexia, Roald Dahl books were my escape. They were so easy to read for someone who struggled to read in a time when education didn't pick up on these things. It was, thinking back at it now, it kind of makes me quite emotional. It's really daft to say, but it does, considering how far I've come. And much like the story of Matilda, it only takes one person to believe in you, and you can. achieve anything. And I want my listeners, my viewers, anyone to know that, because you can. And let's get back into the film review, because that's getting a bit squishy, isn't it? You know. Anyway, the official read down of the plot is an adaptation of the Tony and Oliver award-winning musical Matilda tells the story of an extraordinary girl who, armed with a sharp mind and a vivid imagination, dares to take stand to change her story with miraculous results. That is a perfect read down. Absolutely brilliant. It stars Alicia Weir as Matilda. She is absolutely phenomenal. She will not struggle to get work in the future. It's Emma Thompson as Agatha Trunchbull. Again, really strong casting here. Lashana Lynch as Miss Honey. Not really ever seen her in films, but she is, again, absolutely fantastic. Stephen Graham, brilliant. Who'd have thought? Didn't have many singing lines, but perfect casting again as Mr. Wormwood. Andrea Riseborough as Mrs. Wormwood, and then we just sort of go down the list of kids that were in the film, which is too long to even try and tell you how many people were in this film. It's, yeah, like I say, I've got so much to say about this film, and yet not enough words to actually describe it. It is a wonderful piece of cinema. It has been brought out at the perfect time of year. If you have a family, go and see this film. No doubt, because it's a Netflix film, it will be on Netflix sooner rather than later. But it is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. 2 amazing films in 2 amazing weeks. And we're coming up to Christmas, and I'm sure more amazing films will come out. That being said, we've got Avatar 2. I suppose from a journalistic point of view, I will have to go and see that. But after seeing this might just be the peak of my cinema year. And it's come right at the end of the year, which makes it absolutely fantastic. But what a film. What a film from start to finish. Just, it captured the imaginations of everybody that was in that theatre. The young, the old, the in-between, and the absolute crazy like me, who go and see films every single week because it's one of the most accessible things. It takes you away. You can work a 9 to 5, but movies like Matilda just zip you away for an hour, hour and a half, and just let you be somewhere else. And it's amazing. This is what cinema is. Like I say, it's adapted from a stage show, so I would love to go and watch the stage show now, because there's so much talent involved in this film, and I can only imagine that there's so much more talent involved in the stage show because it's live. The atmosphere, the cinematography, everything was just brilliant, and I have to applaud Netflix. If I was of that frame of mind, I would have stood up and applauded this film, because it was great. Absolutely phenomenal. I hope, because there's many Roald Dahl books that could be adapted in the same way. I don't think there's any other adaptations that are musicals, but you know what this film really reminded me of? Oliver Twist, Bugsy Malone. Bugsy Malone is one of my favourite films of all time, because it was kids playing adult characters with adult themes and just loads of really good music. And one thing I am actually going to do for my ride home is find the album for Matilda the Musical and listen to it, because it is that good. If you've seen the film, why not go and see it? If you've seen the film, let me know on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Leave us a comment down below the video what you thought of it, because I was just, from start to finish, absolutely amazed by how good this film was. Just everything about it. But one thing I haven't told you actually is who the director is of this film, and it is Matthew Watchus, with the writer Dennis Kelly doing the screenplay adaptation from the stage show. So yeah, done a really good job, so yeah, go and see it. You know, give your family the gift of cinema, give them the gift of something amazing, and I will see you next time. We have more films to go and see, no doubt there'll be more than Avatar 2 coming out, hopefully, because I really don't want to go and watch that, but I may have to in terms of doing what I do with the reviews and stuff. So yeah, here we go. If you've seen it, let us know. If you haven't, go and watch it. Absolutely fully recommended. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to Quick Shot Reviews. I've been your host Luke. You have been Cheap Shot Nation.
Hiya.